Okay guys, I wanted to alert you to a new thing that's happening here in our own city. We had reports on the news because there were so many chemtrails. Now the video that follows my commentary here is to show you that this is happening around the country and that it is actually affecting. This is a news clip from, I don't even know which city and state it's in, but you'll see when you watch the news clip that there is something that they're spraying that is killing crops and animals. Okay, maybe this is why the bees are dying and the bats are disappearing and all these things are happening. They are spraying chemicals in the air. I'm telling you, this is part of Agenda 21. They want a lot of people to die. It's called eugenics. For anybody out there that has no knowledge of eugenics or Agenda 21, look it up. Agenda 21 or eugenics. It all ties into the New World Order and what Hitler wanted back in the World War II time. See, this is not conspiracy. This is all documented throughout history that these world powers, during World War II, they made the League of Nations. After World War II, or after World War I, it was League of Nations. After World War II, it was the United Nations. What they need to bring about wars, they set up the wars, they fund both sides of the wars, they consolidate power, and then they buy up the assets after the war is over. They fund the war, they supply the war with armaments, and then they come in and consolidate the countries that have decimated each other. This is what they're getting ready to do to the United States. They're bringing us into a time of cataclysmic collapse. This is purposely done. It not only did 9/11 happen that way, but the economy and now this BP oil spill. This is all purposefully done. Agenda 21. Look it up. Look up what else I said. Now watch this video. You're going to actually see evidence of them spraying and affecting crops all over this area. God bless you.
Tonight's big story, and mystery is unfolding across Mid-South farms. Something is killing crops, trees, even weeds, and nobody seems to be able to explain why. Thank you for joining us. I'm Richard Ransom.
I'm Claudia Barr. The farmers are scratching their heads, and some are worried their crops may be lost to the mysterious plague. It's happening along a large swath of land near the Shelby and Tifton County border, along Herring Hill Road, and elsewhere near the Mississippi River bottoms. Sean Shivot is just back with more.
Richard, Claudia, take a close look. This is what has farmers worried. These tiny dots look as though something burned straight through the leaf, and they're finding this everywhere. The tiny dots appear different depending on the plant. On corn stalks, the dots seem to turn white in the center. On other plants, a white dust speckles the leaves, then destroys the green life underneath.
We found it all in the herbs, in the flowers, in the plum tree, in the weeds. It's apparently on everything.
Tony Holt grows organic produce that she sells at area farmers markets. As these farmers inspect the new growth covered in the perplexing plague, they fear their entire crop may be lost. Just down the road, less than 10 miles at Wilder Farms, the damage could possibly hit hundreds of acres of corn.
It's sudden, and it's so wide, it's so large out here. Everybody's seeing it.
It appears to have hit everything. Crops, weeds, trees, and there's nothing in common. The Holts raise organic crops, so they don't spray pesticides on any of their fruits and vegetables. The first thought was a parasite or insect, but Wilder Farms sprays pesticides, and the damage is just the same. Farmers here first noticed the damaging dots over the weekend. Then Holt came home to find this, baby martins dead.
There's 2 dead birds hanging out of 2 different gourd houses, and so we're concerned about that. We don't know that it's related, but it's alarming. We have horses. We're concerned about the horses on the grass. We've got chickens. We sell our eggs at the market.
Now, the farmers that we spoke with are convinced that something in the air caused this damage. They're asking the USDA as well as other experts to look into this problem, and we are too. Reporting live downtown, Sean Shivot, WREG News Channel 3.
Okay guys, I wanted to alert you to a new thing that's happening here in our own